One of these three things here may end up with me getting charged, fined, or imprisoned. It's my everyday carry: a speedy sharp, a magnesium block with a ferro rod on it, and a knife. Yeah, so in Western Australia you can be fined for carrying a knife. The last 5 years I've carried all three on my belt. Now I'm questioning whether I'm allowed or not, or whether I should risk it. Because if I get caught carrying this on my belt and the wrong officer wants to charge me, I now get a criminal charge. I am no longer allowed to possess firearms, and I'm no longer allowed to return to Canada or the US. Imagine that, not letting me come back to Canada because I got caught with a pocket knife. My everyday carry may end up getting me in trouble. Australia's a lucky country. So in South Australia right now, they're banning hunting for archery equipment. Not allowed to use archery equipment to hunt in South Australia. Taking away our firearms in Western Australia because we're trying to justify them for recreational hunting, yet they're making it really, really hard for us to maintain holding our firearms, especially if I get caught with one of these. In Victoria right now, they're banning the sale of machetes because old mate up here, Machete Man, out on bail, went running around with a machete. So was it the machete's fault, or was it the court system, or was it the bail system? And then over the other side of the country, they're trying to get us civilians, us taxpayers, they're trying to reward us for hunting now. They want us to go out on Crown land and hunt feral species. Win-win, I love it, good idea. Let's do it here, let's get it done. But we're not allowed to justify the ownership of a firearm for the purpose of hunting. And we're not allowed to hunt on Crown land in Western Australia either. So returning from Canada, where I had the privilege of using this equipment here to get large game and small game, I'm not allowed to come out here in Western Australia and hunt on Crown land, right? And I'm getting to the point now where I may not even be allowed to have firearms anymore. The West Australian government is even trying to take our firearms away from us. So do they want us hunting? I don't know what the problem is here, right? Comment in the comment section below, what do you think the problem is? Because statistically right now in Western Australia, gun crime is going down. I think I'll put a picture up here. Gun crime has been going down consistently for years. So why are we all of a sudden trying to restrict firearm ownership in Australia? Violent crime all throughout Australia is possibly on its way up because the court system's possibly failing. I want to be able to go out into the bush with this gear here and provide food for my family like I've done elsewhere. I want to be able to justify the ownership of a firearm for the ethical dispatching of feral animals to put food on my plate, okay? Yeah, I can go to the shop, a lot of you guys out there, buy your meat from the shop. It's already dead. Yeah, it's been dead for weeks, mate. That's my basic human right, as I believe it, and as I feel. I should be able to go out there and provide food for my family in a time of need or a time of want. What's next? We're going to be targeting fishing. All right, guys, you've made it this far. I promise I'm not going to do this talking head stuff too much. When I do, it's not going to be political. All I wanted to do is try out this thing here. I wanted to do some talking head stuff with some images here, and I wanted to raise a concern. The concern was that one of these three items here may get me in trouble, and I may not be able to return to Canada or the US if I get in trouble for carrying one of these three. I'm going to look at a different way of carrying my everyday carry. It may belong in the car now. It may belong in a bum bag. I don't know. I'm not going to wear a bum bag. However, if I'm not allowed to carry these on my belt, we're going to have to look at different options, yeah? Purpose of everyday carry is to be ready when you need it. So maybe a little to-go bag. Anyway, you made it this far. Thanks for watching. If you want to see a little bit more of this concept, let me know. If you don't ever want to see it again, let me know. I am working on a few more things for a couple other videos. Definitely going to do some of the things suggested in the comments in my previous videos. Give them a watch if you haven't already seen them. Thanks for watching. Love the support. Like, subscribe, comment, and I'll get back to you. Cheers.